Hey YouTube friends. So in recognition of Imbolc, I really dove into my witchy room and cleaned it up today and straightened it up and organized and just put things where I wanted them to be, and I had decluttered some time back, so I know this is going to make a lot of my witchy friends cringe, but some time back, I'd say about 6 months ago, I probably donated about 80% of my collection. On the reasons that I did that, I'm going to keep personal, because, we witches have a right to our privacy, and we don't have to, divulge everything that we do and every decision that we make. So I did that, but I do want to say that some people had given me things, and I absolutely could not part with them. And so a lot of those things will show up in this little tour. So let me just start with, I'll start here with my childhood dresser. And this is from the 1950s, actually. And it just very easily slides out, has the nice dovetail joints. You can tell it's got a lot of patina to it. A lot of us scratched our initials and wrote things and whatnot on the sides. So this sits here in my room, and it's also my altar. I can't back up anymore, I apologize. So this tray right here is a tray of crystals that I recently, when I was organizing and straightening up, they had gotten out of place and I couldn't really place them or name them. And so tomorrow I'm going down to the White Light bookstore, and some of them were just recently panned, some were out of place, some I just don't remember where I got them or what they were. And so I do have a bit of a guide, but I'm going to take them down to the White Light tomorrow, so that's why that's sitting up here. If I set it anywhere else, my cats will get into it. So that sits up here for now. My owl's tail sits up here. My turkey feather with a little peace symbol stamped on it, it's still here. My beautiful mortar and pestle that just sort of came into my life. This little gal, she's been in my life, probably going on 20 years maybe. She's been in my life. My antique Pepsi and 7-Up holders, cases that hold my crystals. You can see some that are missing, such as hematite, red goldstone, kyanite. I do tend to give away a lot of crystals. They come into my life, they serve their purpose, and then I'll meet somebody along the way who needs that crystal more than me, and I do tend to kind of give them away from time to time. And when I feel the need, I do go down and replace them, so that's why there's some holes there. Just an antique Avon kitty that means a lot to me. Himalayan salt, spirit dolls, my collection of essential oils, my flute that was given to me by my nephew. I still do play it. Electronics, a drawer full of incense and candles. It's kind of a lang lang kind of night, so that's lang lang that's burning there in my diffuser. And this is India Temple incense, one of my absolute favorites. I won this in a raffle, given to me by a friend, a former friend. My male side, my female side, I've always been like that. So just a couple of hats. Yeah. Lots of wind chimes hang in this room. Lots of wind chimes. So, and family photos always hang here. My cats, that is Cilantro, or Silly as we call her. She wants to get in the drawers. She loves to just get in the drawers. You can do that later, Silly. Salem, who's been around for a couple of years now. Yes, he's so mellow. put all my shoes away. The shoes, clothes, everything went back in the closet. Some of my handbags. This was recently sent to me by a friend. A nice knitted bag. I absolutely love it. This little table holds electronics and incense and a huge sage wand, another incense burner. Lotions. What I usually do is I just take coconut oil and I'll mix it with a couple of drops of essential oil, whatever I'm in the mood for. This is where my sage and sage bundles and my holy wood and sweetgrass, this is where they sit when I feel the need to burn them. That's all right there. Just some jewelry, a sleeping bag full of lavender, more incense, a favorite fan of mine sits there. A couple little wise owls who watch over, sand color, more wind chimes. This is one of those old antique typesetter cases, which I'm about to get a couple more of these actually before I finish. When I do get my property and I live in my tiny house, these aren't going to fit in my house, so I'll have to have a whole nother building for this. And yeah, those are just some of my crystal friends, bottles, selenite tower, things that I've collected along the way. Hagstones, druzy, crystal points, just some things, you know, that mean a lot to me. And I try to keep them labeled and stored in their own little space. Shaggy works for a glass company, so he can always get me any and every kind of mirror that I could ever want. So that mirror is going to have another spot soon. An antique lamp that I absolutely love. I don't have on tonight. You better stop scratching on that. You have a scratching post. The bags that my friend Liz from Canada gave me, so I still have a lot of those. Some I have filled as mobile altars, and I have given them away to special people that I've met along the way, along my journey. There's actually a spell going on in there, so I won't open that. That's another thing from Liz. My wicker bookshelf. This is my apothecary. Definitely shrunk down. Birch bark, coffin nails, feathers, offerings from Cleo, my bird. All my stuff that I make incense and spells and just little things that I collect. Gum tree, a mobile mirror. This is all just reading material. These are all books that I've always wanted to read. So, yeah. Many I've read, some I have not yet. That shelf down there is all about Wicca and spells and spell casting and smudging. Stop, silly, stop being bad. My Book of Shadows lays there. The bottom shelf is gardening. Under that's just some reference books, some more spell boxes here and here that I have. This little area here is candles, stuff I use to make candles. Candle color guide. Some more candle stuff there. That's Cleo, that's where she lives. Hi, say hi, Cleo. She's like the least friendly lovebird ever. I love to watch her shred newspaper, and she'll make a little torch out of it, and then she'll tuck that torch into her feathers, and then she'll come over here and try to make a nest out of it. It's so cool to watch. So she gets out quite often. I just open the door, I shoo the cats out of the room and open the door, and she gets to fly around this room quite often. So moving on, this is my divination area. So this is where my Ouija board, tarot and oracle, along with another mirror. This is where I do money spells. I do other spells here. It's clean right now, that's why I'm showing it. Cleaning supplies, an antique brush, more modern brushes there. The chair where my dogs and cats like to lay and visit with me while I'm in here. Yep, the witch is in. More wind chimes. Taz, my grandma cat, who I lost last year, she has a place of honor right here, along with an emergency vet number, in case anything ever happens to my other pets. Something else that Liz gave me, and I had a lot of inspiration from it. My computer, printer, a chair that I sit in, my celestial guide, my calendar, my Celtic wheel, my wheel of the year, another shelf, where my necklaces hang, and that kind of brings me back to the center of the room where I have my yoga mat, and I can come in here and meditate right in front of my cauldron. Yep, so that's my witchy room all cleaned up. Many blessings, y'all.